Rod, a 1-0 win here at Chippenham Town.
Is that working now?
Yeah.
Right, okay. Yeah, go on.
1-0 win here at Chippenham and we're into the playoff semi-finals. You must be pretty pleased with the performance?
Yeah, it was. It's a very tough place to come. You know, listen, I want to sort of talk about people's pitches and whatever, but it's a very tough place to come. Pitches are conducive to playing great football. They battle for their lives. They haven't made it easy for us today. As much as they had nothing to play for, they've not made it easy. And you know, Merv's got a bit of magic in the first half, and you know, we've had to go up the all second half, and I thought we controlled the game fairly well. I think if you look at the chances they had, I don't think Nathan's had a save to make in the second half. I don't recall him having a lot to do in the first half, but listen, it's a pressure game of football, which is what it is now. It's cup football basically. We needed to get a win here today because Bath have gone and beat Billericay, so we could be standing here now and saying it was 1-1 here, and we now got to go again on Wednesday. Obviously what's happened to Concord, devastated for the players down there, because you know, me as a manager, seeing what's gone on there, I'd be absolutely devastated. So you know, I do sort of feel sorry for the likes of Sammy Moore and his players down there, because they've had a terrific season. But whatever's gone on's gone on. That's nothing to do with us. So what that does, that gives us a bye for Wednesday, so we're now in the semi-finals. So it ain't all about today. We knew coming down here today there was a bigger prize, and the prize was we have a little bit more respite, and we're now in the semi-finals. So basically we've achieved exactly the same on the technicality as what Woking and Welling have done. But listen, there's 2 games to go. It's cup football now. They fear us, we fear them. We haven't got the home advantage. But then whether you're at home or whether you're away, you know, you've got to basically be better than them on the day. So yeah, I think, you know, we've had a good point, a good 1-0 win here today. But more than that is the fact that we're now in the semi-final. So over the moon, absolutely over the moon.
And Chippenham, you said there, it's never an easy place to come here, and just when you needed that moment of magic, Rhys Murphy produced it in the first half.
Yeah, he did, took his goal well. I'll be honest, today I thought there was a hell of a lot of the referee let loads go on this type of pitch. I was really surprised. I've not seen that all season. And then he started sort of like, for both teams, started blowing up on silly little fickle ones. But yeah, I just thought it was a tough game. We beat them 1-0 at our place, and today was just as tough. You know, they're a good side. They're a threat. The boy McCooty up front with the other lad, you know, they're big and strong, and he's big and strong, and he got the pace that comes off of him. Midfield, they play a free in there, they rat. And to be fair, they're quite a young side, but they've got good players here. They're great players. You know, you look at some of them, they probably look like 19 years old, but to be honest, they stand up to the test. I thought the boy in there, the 15 for them today, he was very physical. He wanted a battle from the first whistle, so I can honestly say, and I think Bath's their rivals here, but I can honestly say they've done everything they can to do to beat us today. So I don't expect anybody at Bath to be saying that they haven't had a go, because they've made it a very tough game. My players are tired. There's 1 or 2 knocks in there. But yeah, no, listen, we've done what we've had to do. You know, if you'd have said to me at whatever time today or at 3 o'clock you take a 1-0, well, 1-0 gets us through. It's as simple as that. And as I say, you know, commiserations to the rest of the teams who've fallen out of it. But, you know, we're in it, fortunately, and my concern is Chelsea too.
And Murph's obviously got that game-defining goal, but it was an all-round good team performance at the back as well, with Adrian and Mickey Spillane pulling off some goal-denying challenges towards the end.
Goal-denying challenges? Oh, blocks from 20 yards. All right, okay, we see the game different. Yeah, listen, that's what they're there for. You know, Churchill goes on and he's died for a few causes. Yeah, you've got to get your blocks on. You know, what we felt has been our problem recently is that we haven't really held the ball up well. I thought Scott Fenwick was tremendous today. Rhys really got involved physically in the first 25 minutes, and then he got his goal, and you know, he sort of like went back to a little bit of trying to be the playmaker rather than going up against them. But I thought the 2 front runners worked really hard for us today, and we made a change at half time, which in a way worked in our favour. And not to take nothing away from Tom Blake, but Tom had a bit of a thigh strain or a knock, dead leg. But it allowed us to go to the free and get Welch in the middle, because we felt we were going to need that protection with Paul sitting slightly deeper. And then what it also gave us was Lamar's pace. And Lamar's pace was a really good outball for us today, because he's as quick as you're going to see. So any time he wanted to take people on the run, he always had the beating of them. A bit like he did when we played against Welling. Years going all over the place. But yeah, no, we have defended well today at times, but I just thought collectively it was a good all-round performance. I thought the boys have worked hard. You know, Nathan's kept a clean sheet, the back four's kept a clean sheet. The centre forward scored the goal, and the rest of them have all contributed to a lot of work off the ball and a bit of quality on the ball. So that's what makes me pleased with today's result, and obviously getting a 1-0 win. But you know, when I see, I don't think we probably had as many fans here today, for whatever reason that is. But listen, at the end of the day, you're back in that position now that you've got 2 opportunities to, thank you, Chippenham. You've got 2 opportunities now to come and watch us for the end of the season, and both of them could be really, really important games. And you know, the supporters have got to get behind us. And you know, I hear a lot of this stuff, and I've done an interview in the week with yourself, and you know, I don't see what the problem is. We've got you in the playoffs. You know, we're 2 wins away from promotion. Only one team can go up. So, as far as I'm concerned, me and my players and my staff have achieved every goal that we needed to achieve this year, other than automatic promotion. But if you look at Torquay as a club and look at us as a club, well, to be fair, they're 2 different football clubs. So that's where we want to strive to be. We want to get this club and try and, you know, hopefully John comes in and gets his sorted out. That's what we want to do. We want to be as, you know, a Torquay. They've always got that history that we ain't going to get overnight. But as far as I'm concerned, you know, we want to be full-time. We want to have all these perks. We're part-time players. These players work for a living, and we do want to try and push this club forward. But the players, I expect, for all those negativity tweets. Gary Mixture weren't here today, but Gary's got to understand. Yeah, he went to Spurs, and no doubt Spurs didn't play very well today, so it might be, you know, a bit of a bad omen there, Gary. But you know, people have got to understand it's a long season. It's a long season, and these boys are out to go through a few ups and downs. And for me, you know, we've done what we've had to do, and today, great 1-0 win on a very tough place.